So, my book is full of really hard questions. And one of the things that I've learned about hard questions is that my mom lets me have them with her. And it's not been comfortable like ever, but some of the really important questions in life, we need to feel comfortable enough to be able to ask them to sort through what those answers might be. So I was just thinking about the hard conversations we've had over the years, because I know that there's been times that she's brought up things to me and I brought up things to her, and I don't know what comes to mind for you when I bring that topic up.
Well, across the years, there's been many things. I think sometimes you have said things to me that hit me the wrong way, or that I interpreted in a way that was not comfortable to me, and I felt like I needed to respond back. Initially, I was not able to do that. It took me a while to learn how to say what I'm feeling and know that it will be heard. And I think that's been greatly helped by the fact that you're able to hear me and respond back. And I think I've learned to do the same.
Yeah.
Instead of being the natural human response, for me at least, has been, be defensive. But learning to take a step back from that, lower those defenses and hear what you're saying has been very helpful. And it's reciprocal. And I think because of that, there's a level of trust where we do that much more easily than we did many years ago.
But it's still hard.
Of course it is. Yeah. I'm always concerned about hurting you by telling you how something strikes me.
Yeah. And same for me. And so I just, I want to encourage you, the readers, to really sort through those questions. And who are the people that would be helpful to have this kind of conversation with? And maybe somebody else is wanting to have that conversation with you. What do you want from that relationship? How do you clear the bridge to have those meaningful conversations? And I mean, sometimes, we've had a conversation and then I have to come back to it because I have to think about it for 24 hours and then it sits differently and then I have to come back to it. So I encourage you to ask each other and sort through those really hard things, being a soft landing place, but really being true to yourself as well. I think being very calm with each other as we're talking about it, we stay pretty level-headed, but it hurts, and I think that's a really necessary part of having those really meaningful relationships that stay forever. And so I'm grateful for you. Thank you for having hard conversations with me.
Well, thank you. I'm grateful for you, Tiara. I will say one thing that I think is really important to remember is communication. Just because you say something or I say something does not mean that the person hears it. Here's what I mean. And so there's the part of communication of giving, and there's the part of communication of receiving. And I think that's why sometimes we need to go back and readdress issues after the fact, because one of us has heard it the wrong way.
Right.
Or one of us has not expressed it very accurately.
Right. And so, and what about that concept of, well, you didn't hear it right? Then what do you do with that?
I would not say that. I would not say you didn't hear it right. I would address it by, let me say it in a different way. Because this is what I really meant. Or I'm really sorry you heard it, I'm really sorry I said it in a way that was hard to understand, but this is what I was trying to say. I would readdress how I was speaking. I think that the accusing somebody else of, well, you're not hearing me, is not real helpful.
Yeah. And then you always check into with, well, does that help? To make sure that we're hearing each other and perceiving accurately what the other person's intentions are. And I value that about it too. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that with my mom here present, just because those hard conversations are hard, but they're necessary if you want to keep the bridge clear, and relationships are everything. And so I hope this is helpful for you. I'll see you soon.